I remember the last normal day in town like a faded dream. The smell of fresh bread from Miller's bakery, kids chasing ice cream trucks, old man Charles yelling at birds from his porch. The town of Windsor wasn't special, but it was ours. Then the rot came. It started on a Thursday. Sky was to gray, air to still. First, it was the birds falling out of the sky like shot down planes. Then the dogs started barking at nothing. People laughed it off. By Friday, no one was laughing. People got sick, fast, coughing up black bile, eyes glassy, stumbling in the streets like drunk marionettes. The hospital overflowed, phones stopped working, and the National Guard, they never came. By Sunday, our town was gone, not dead, worse, undead. Only 5 of us made it out of the chaos. Me, clinging to my sanity by a thread. Doug, the tinfoil hat doomsday prepper who turned out to be right. Tasman, the nurse who knew too much about what was happening to their bodies. Jamie, the 10-year-old whose silence was louder than screams. And Matt, my brother who's been slipping. We found refuge in Windsor hardware, iron doors, cement walls, generators in the basement. We thought it would be safe. We were wrong. They don't act like zombies from the movies. No dragging feet or hunger groans. These things move with purpose. They learn, they mimic, they remember who they were. One night, Doug looked through the security cam feeds and saw his wife dead 6 months standing outside, smiling, waving, wearing the same dress she was buried in. She remembered my name, he whispered. The next morning, the cameras were all static, and Doug was gone. All he left was a hand-drawn map and a circle around a spot in the woods labeled Beacon Hill. Tasman said it was a transmission point, something called disinfection to Windsor, not biological ritualistic. She found carvings in their flesh, symbols older than language. Some were even burned into the pavement downtown, visible only at night. Matt stopped eating, started muttering in his sleep. They talk to me now. They say it's better out there. We tried to tie him down, but he waited, watched, and on day 15, he slipped away in the dead of night. His note was written in smeared red ink at least. We hoped it was ink. I saw Dad in the crowd. He forgives me. He says I'm ready. Now it's just me, Tasman, and Jamie. The whispers through the pipes have grown louder. They say our names. Not just first names, middle names, childhood nicknames, secrets we never told anyone. Sometimes they cry like children. Sometimes they laugh like friends. But the worst are the ones that sing. There's a tune that keeps playing in the wind. It's not from our world. It shouldn't be music. But it is, and it hurts to hear. Last night, Jamie started drawing again, in circles, over and over. 5 minus 1 is 4. Then he scratched it out. 4 minus 1 is 3. I don't know if it's math or a countdown. Tasman and I agreed to take shifts sleeping. But this morning, I woke up and she was gone. No sign of struggle. No blood. Just her stethoscope wrapped neatly on my pillow. Jamie hasn't said a word, but this evening, he smiled at me for the first time and whispered, "It's almost your turn." I write this now by flashlight. The generator's almost out. The whispers are in the walls, and Jamie's staring at me, head tilted, eyes black as tunnels. He's not drawing anymore. He's pointing to me. 5 minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. There's a knock at the door. They're singing my mother's lullaby, and my hand is moving on its own, signing this note, saying goodbye. I was the last one. Now I'm not even me anymore.